Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of Minecraft. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting one. I sort of want to talk about what we're gonna do with this series, sort of long term, because I understand that just by looking at views and stuff, you know, it's not getting that many views. I am still having fun, and I sort of do still want to continue it as long as I'm having fun with it. And there will be plenty of other videos for other people, but the problem is, even if I'm having fun with something, dedicating time to it might not necessarily be the best idea because, you know, with the cutting and stuff and just being able to make the videos interesting, they do take a bit of time to make. Not as long as like other series that I've done, but they take a bit of time. So maybe that time would be better suited doing something else. I don't know. Which is why, yeah, I don't know. This series might go down to like a less frequent one. Currently, it's been like 2 or 3 videos a week on this series, but I might just bring it down to 1 for a while. See how that goes, just to give me more time to work on other series or other videos in general, because yeah, if people aren't going to be enjoying it, then I want to try other stuff. See if you guys enjoy that stuff any more than you enjoy this. So, what are we going to work on today? Well, last episode, I asked you what you wanted to see me work on, and and a couple people responded that they wanted to see me work on. I didn't break that, did I? No, I didn't. A couple of people responded that they wanted to see me work on the Nether. So yeah, let's go check that out. I did a little bit of renovation on this. I realized that this needed to be a lot bigger, so I ripped out like that half and that half. The first area, the first thing that we did was just a little test. So I'm just trying to do some I'm trying to do some patterns with quartz here. Try to make it look good. Besides that, there was a problem before where we would have our chest here, and we couldn't put something here because there needs to be a torch here, which would mean that the torch, the redstone torch, would power this on and this on, meaning that the items wouldn't flow into the bottom chests. So it's going to need a little bit more vertical room, as you can see here. Because if this hopper was right here, this torch would power it, and we don't want that. So a little bit more stuff here, and this stuff will all this will be good eventually. It's gonna be a lot bigger. I'm hoping to just have this be like 1 floor, maybe 2 floors. Which is why I extended it a lot more, and I'm doing the patterns. The other thing I wanted to say is I'm testing out doing different lighting. Usually in my worlds, I do I usually have it on bright, right? Because it's best for YouTube. People are able to see stuff better. If you're watching it, I don't know how YouTube compresses videos and stuff, and I just want things to be bright. But I want to try it right now. It's on moody, so I just want to try it, see how it goes. I also didn't like that, how you walked up a step and then down one. Looks like a zombie pigman came through the portal, which is quite interesting. But let's head out here. Let's head to the Nether, and we'll take a look at what we currently have. Eventually, what I want to do is I want to have like a hub, right? Which basically, if you guys don't know, every block in the Nether that you walk equates to 8 blocks in the overworld. This is very useful because it allows you to basically, if you make tunnels going to like a new location in the Nether, you can make them 8 times as short as you would have to do if you were to make it in the overworld. So it's really good for making tunnels, basically, because you get an 8x increase. So however you find is the fastest way to go in the overworld, just multiply that by 8. And that's how fast you can go in the Nether. Yeah, the other thing, though, is that since we're in a not stronghold, but a nether fortress right here, we can actually get wither skeletons to spawn in this area. And the reason why that's good is because you need wither skeletons to get their heads so that you can make withers. And those are pretty important. So eventually I want to have this thing into like, you know, over the skeleton farm. But I also want to build a nether hub here. So it does have some dilemma. So basically the idea that I came up with is the wither skeletons only spawn on this area that I just broke here. They only spawn on this area. So because of that, you know, maybe I should also make a way to turn that off because that thing is quite loud. But because of that, because of the fact that they only spawn in those areas, I figured that like this area that I'm digging out right now would probably be a pretty good area for the hub. Maybe? I don't know if that's a good idea, but that would generally be the idea. So like this area here, and this area here, and like all of whatever, the places that are going to spawn the withers, those are going to be the areas where we make stuff that will spawn, and then the areas on the outside, like this area here, will be for the nether hub, and then we can have tunnels that, you know, go up and over or something. The other idea that I had is that if you didn't know, you can make portals. A portal could be at Y 1000, or there is no Y 1000, but it could be like really high in the air, and it can still teleport you to a portal that's really low in the air. So essentially, we build the nether hub either above or below this fortress here, and then that's how we basically handle it. So we would build the nether hub above here, or below, and then so like above our nether hub is where we would have our wither skeleton farm. That's the idea that I personally like better, just because it seems just more convenient. So I just have to decide whether or not I'm going to do it above or below, and then we should have our farm. But the first thing that is going to be required is to go through and mine out all of this stuff, because we're going to have to get rid of it at some point in time. So yeah, this is gonna be quite a long project for sure, because this stuff is going to take quite a while to get rid of. So I'm gonna start doing that, and after I've made a little bit of progress, I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and just wanted to give you guys a little update. I did move the portal from where it was before. It's now all the way at the bottom of the nether. I chose the bottom of the nether just because I felt it would be very easy to dig tunnels. I wouldn't have to be like, you know, I wouldn't have to worry about ghasts killing me or whatever in the tunnels. The other thing that I wanted to just mention is this, just doing this, which is what I've been doing for the last hour and 40 minutes. Oh, it's just so satisfying to do that, just because the blocks break instantly. It destroys your pickaxe. I had to repair both pickaxes once, but very, very satisfying. Right here, we just have a ladder that goes all the way up to the top, so I'm going to take this all the way up. There is a little cave right around here. Just a little thing. We might do something with this place eventually. Lots of pigmen there. So I'm just gonna head up. We might do something with that. We might just decide to like fill it in or something. This is basically what I've done. There's a blaze spawner there, which I still need to fix. I think he sees me. Yeah, I think he does. Let's put all this stuff away. We have quite a lot of netherrack if we ever need netherrack for anything. Let's take care of this guy. There we go. Ow. How did he get up here? He shouldn't be able to spawn over here from there. Unless he just spawned there randomly. I don't know. There is also a chance I found out that blazes would just spawn in a random spot. We're not getting very many spawns here. I was kind of hoping for a lot more spawns here, but there doesn't seem to be very many, like, of anything. I did kill a bunch of pigmen, but I think that they respawned, like, in different spots. So, like, for example, down in that cave that we saw them at before, like, there's a pigman. Yeah, there's a blaze there. Yeah, point is, I want this to be more efficient, but I don't know exactly how to start making it more efficient. I know that pigmen won't spawn on on half slabs. So if we basically go out everywhere around here and put a bunch of half slabs, I'm hoping that pigmen won't spawn, and then like things would have a higher chance of spawning here. Come here, buddy. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, so I'm hoping that they'd have just a higher chance of spawning over here if we get rid of the other spots for them to spawn. This guy seems like... Or is he not mad at me? Oh, I don't think he's mad at me anymore. Hey, buddy. There you go. Take a bath. Take a bath. Okay. So this thing has been spawning quite a bit. I kind of don't know whether or not I should just destroy it. This blaze spawner over here. We have one over there, and I don't know if they're close enough to where I could stand in the middle and essentially make 2 farms. They might be close enough, and I could have like a double blaze spawner type thing, and that would be that'd be really cool. Besides that, though, yeah, this is basically just what we've been doing for a while. I want to stop mining at this area. Eventually, I want this to be super efficient wither skeleton farm, where I can just get a bunch of wither skeletons, get a looting 3 sword, kill them, get their skulls, and then make a bunch of withers, because that is the end goal. Eventually, I do want to get some withers. However, yeah, it's not very efficient right now. I don't know how we make it more efficient. So I'll have to look into that. But for now, what I want to do is I want to start building our Nether Hub. The first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go into the overworld. Oop. This is pretty risky. There we go. I'm going to go into the overworld, I think, and just get the coordinates for that swamp that we were at. And then build a portal and like maybe build a tunnel. Either that, or I'm just gonna start building the Nether Hub. But I think I want to get like 1 portal down, and then yeah, and then we'll go from there. So I will be right back once again. Yo, what's up, guys? I am back, and I logged out because block glitched, and I needed to like log out, log back in to fix it. And what? I don't know. My skin is broken, and I am apparently a female now. I dug this tunnel. We're gonna just, you know, head down this tunnel. I'm not gonna jump because I don't want to spam my space bar and annoy you guys. But this is the tunnel. So this is going to dig straight from. This is dug. Sorry, straight from my where I'll come in from my base, where my sort of cave base is, all the way to the swamp. The reason why I brought it directly to the swamp, and this is the first thing that I'm doing, is because I use the swamp a lot. Sticky pistons are something that I use a lot, and something that it's tiresome. It's getting really annoying for me to just walk back and forth. Now, this is going to cut down the time by, it's gonna cut it into an 1/8. So this is 8 times as quick as it would be to do this walk in the overworld. And even here, it's like, this has been like 1.5 minutes, so, you know, you're talking like a 12-minute walk, and that's too much of a walk. So as you can see here, this is a good example. This is where the bedrock is. I just sort of found this like little cave thing here. I didn't really check it out, but yeah, there's nothing in here. Might as well light this up. I don't know. Whatever. We'll get that quartz later. But yeah, here is where the other portal is. There is some zombie pigmen down here. This is where the other portal is. If we go through it, we're gonna head up to the surface at the swamp biome. This is the one where we've gotten all of our stuff so far. There's also the, I think you can see a little bit of a mushroom over there. There's dark oak over there. That's where I got my dark oak saplings and stuff like that. So yeah, this is just the first spot. Looks like some stuff is dying over here. And this is just the first spot. I want to have these portals sort of like all over my world, and then we'll be able to go from one spot to another pretty easily. I don't know what was burning. Does zombie pigmen burn? I don't really know. Anyways, yeah, this took me not at all that long to mine out. Eventually, there are actually faster ways to move in this game than sprinting. If you have ice below you and like trapdoors above you, you can sprint jump. That takes a lot of food is the only negative. There's also horses in the game, as I'm sure you know. So we can try to get some horses. We're gonna have to, either way, I want to like build this area up and have it be like a proper tunnel and not just like a, 1x2 area for me to walk through. The other thing that I want to do today really quick, though, is I am running a bit short on time for this episode. I'm going to jump. You actually do go a little bit faster just jumping like this. The other thing that I want to do, though, is I want to... These guys are going to be annoying. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get rid of the zombie pigmen from spawning on this track. I don't know how I would do that. I think slabs stop them from spawning, but I don't know. I want to make this area look a little bit more pretty. So I'm going to make this area look a little bit more pretty. Just got to mine this area out, and we'll at least do something. This will be like the first tunnel right there. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I am back, and I can't handle this. Like, I don't have my skin. It's just not the same. I decided to stop because my pickaxes were, like, really low. I gotta go repair them, but I wanted to end off the episode here anyways, just because it's been quite a while, and I only have so much time for videos. I have gathered quite a lot of netherrack, some nether brick. Up there would be our stuff. I made this like 5 wide. This goes all the way down until it turns left. We'll take the path while we talk a little bit. Yeah, essentially I want to connect the entire world doing sort of tunnels like these, and eventually I want to make a faster way than just walking. We could use horses here and just store a bunch of horses in the nether, or we could do that ice thing that I was talking about. I'm not sure if ice melts in the nether like always. Is that like a guaranteed thing? I'm not really sure, but it goes right to here, and then we need to start turning it left, which goes that way. So, yeah, I'm not sure if ice melts in the nether or like what we're gonna have to do. I don't think it does, but yeah, I want to make this faster because I don't want to have to run this every time that I want to go get some slime balls. But this is definitely a lot better than walking there in the overworld, because this is taking a lot less time just running this, because it's 8 times as fast. That's a lot of pigmen spawning all in the same spot. We have a way to get up here. We can go up and get our stuff. But for now, actually, let's grab this quartz from here. Let's head to the overworld, because next episode, or what I want to do in between episodes, is I want to finish the auto sorting system. It sort of got pushed off this episode because I want to make it out of quartz because I want it to look fancy. But I didn't have any quartz. And you might think, oh wow, you got quite a few quartz, right? Just from that mining stuff. You have plenty now, right? Ooh, yeah. That entire thing didn't really give me as many quartz blocks as I was hoping it would give me. It gave me about a block and a half, or a stack and a half. Well, exactly a stack and a half, and well, I guess not exactly, because okay, so about a stack and a half. The thing is, yeah, this is probably going to take a lot more. This is already like way more than that. So I'm going to have to go back to the nether, and the best way that I found to get nether quartz is not to mine out an area underground, but to just look on the surface and just find it on the surface. That seems to be the most efficient way to do it, from what I've been able to tell. Generally, though, this is sort of what we're going for with this. This is about as big as the place is going to be. Quite big. It's going to be able to store quite a lot of stuff here, which I'm happy about. I want this to be sort of the only place where we store items in the game. A lot of times in my worlds, well, there's two things that I want to say here. A lot of times in my worlds, I'll have chests like all over the place, and I'll have slime balls in a chest that's like in the nether randomly, right? And I'll have no idea where those slime balls are, because I don't really have like a good sorting like a really good storage room. I just have chests, and like when I need to store stuff, I'll put some chests down in my base. And like I do have a sorting room, but it's not really good, and everything just goes into a bunch of chests, and it just ends up being really messy. So I'm hoping that with this automatic sorting system in this world, I won't have that problem, and everything will be nice and clean, and we won't have to worry about losing items, because I don't want to have to go and mine items twice. The other thing is that that I tend to do is I'll start a project, and then like 100 hours later, I still haven't finished that project, because like I'll start too many projects and I'll just get sidetracked, and I'll never end up actually finishing projects. I'll start a bunch of them, but I won't finish very many. So I want to try not to do that, which is why I want to try to get this done before next episode. Eventually it's gonna happen. Like at some point, we're gonna get to a point where where I know I have diamonds somewhere. I just don't know where they are. Oh, they'd be in the bottom chests, maybe. Looking for my diamonds. Do I really not have any diamonds? That's annoying. I could have sworn I had diamonds somewhere. Where could they have gone? They're not in my ender chest. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I get sidetracked, and stuff never gets done. So I want to try not to do that in this world. I actually don't know where my diamonds went. Did I lose them when I was destroying this stuff here? I really hope I didn't, because I don't want to lose my diamond, and I can't access them from here. Oh, wait. I can just go down here. Aha. Oh. Right, okay. So this it's like a hidden chest that I forgot about. So they're actually right here. So the reason why I wanted the diamonds is because I want to get some sticks as well. And I just want to repair my tools real quick. Yeah, I have a lot of birchwood. Birchwood is the wood that I have the most of right now. But I don't really have... Actually, wait. Do I want to do that? No, I want to do one pickaxe. And then the other one, this one, I'll just repair with a single diamond. Yeah. Anyways, talking about getting sidetracked, right? Let's just do that. It's gonna cost me 33. Are you kidding? Last time I did that, it didn't cost 33. I feel like these are do these cost more and more each time? What? What? Do these cost more and more each time you do them? Wow, okay. That's gonna be annoying. If I have to repair these each time, like, if I have to make new tools all the time, because they, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Well, anyways, guys, yeah, I guess we can't repair our tools now, but, at least we found our diamonds, so there is that. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I just wanted to say, thank you for watching, and, if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Kind of still wondering what I'm gonna do with this series, if I'm just gonna do it less frequently or what, but for now I have a lot of work to do. I have 2 big projects that I started that I want to finish at some point, being the Nether Hub as well as the auto sorting area. So gonna have to finish both of those at some point. I mean, the Nether Hub is really never gonna be done because like we'll always be adding places to our world where we're gonna want to like be able to go to quickly. So that project is never really gonna be done. I mean, the hub itself can be finished, I guess, but the tunnels that go to the places, we're just gonna keep adding those more and more of them as time goes by. But Anyways, I've rambled on for enough time here in the outro, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. See if I can... Oh, wait. No, I missed it. Wait. Oh. Hey, I did it. Yay.